Tennis is playing, probably Wimbledon.
Hell yeah. Well, I got bad news, Casey.
What?
Francis Tiafoe is out of the tournament.
God damn it. My bookie's gonna come break my legs now.
You put the house on it, didn't you?
I put more than the house. I put your house on it.
He had a really good match against number 10, Alex Bublik, but he lost.
Yeah.
But don't worry, because today Bublik played my boy Taylor Fritz, and Fritz won in three straight sets. So got
Eat
some
it, Michael
sweet
Bublé.
revenge. So yeah.
So I got some news I'll share with you. The other day, I won't tell you where because I'll build up to it. I might be getting a roommate, a little roommate at my house, a new
Oh,
one. Yeah. I'll show you her picture. I was at the shelter the other day.
oh,
She got a big old head.
she got a melon on her, dude.
Yeah, we'll be called the Melon family.
Because her daddy got a fat ass head too.
Hmm. My
What's
hair,
her
I think
name?
it's Kate. Speaking of big ass heads, I told you this story before. I don't know if I told the podcast, but the girl that cuts my hair, we were talking about me having a fat head one time, and she was just like, I need to start charging you by the square foot.
Damn, she got your ass.
Yeah. She reused that joke on me the other day. I was like, you already said that to me once before, and I know because I've told multiple people.
Gotta find new material.
Yeah.
That's funny. When do you think you're gonna get her?
I don't know. So right now, fun fact also, my AC's been out and I've been working so late because like originally I saw her and I was like, okay, I'll be back Monday to go get her because I saw her over the weekend. And then I had to work on my car and do other work. And I didn't get home till late last Monday, as you remember. And so then I didn't get her. And then this whole week I've been working late. And then I think on Wednesday my AC just stopped working. And so then over the weekend I worked at trying to fix that. I put like $200 into it. I'm like, I'm gonna get it fixed. I'm gonna have to call a repairman because what I did didn't work.
Think it needs Freon or something?
It might have a leak, or I'm wondering if it's something like in the vents themselves is there's a blockage or something. Because like I put a new capacitor in, I cleaned the main, the outside unit. I put new filters in. I'm trying to think what else I did. I checked where like it drains. I also checked the lines because they say if there's a leak in the lines, a lot of times you can tell where it's like frozen over. That wasn't anywhere that I could see. So it's like I'm out of fucking ideas.
Well, I hope it's not a replacement because
Yeah.
it definitely could be. Not that I'm dealing with that. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, how much longer do you got till yours is fixed?
A week from tomorrow.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully mine won't take as long since it's a residential and it's in a smaller area.
True, but it'll cost just as much.
I mean, I figured it'd be probably close, if not. Like I've been looking at like which places would be the cheapest to go with because there's like four different choices. I'm like, not sure, but yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be good no matter.
Yeah, it won't. But anyway, all right. Well, shall we get on with it?
You want to talk about the Jalen Brown trade? Because that was
Oh,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
stupid.
yeah. I forgot that that happened after the fact.
Yeah, he got traded for literally nothing. So this is a fun thing that I had heard people talking about, like the insiders. They were like, "Hey, we want Giannis. We'll give you Jalen Brown." And then Giannis is like, "Okay, I'll sign with them if you give me 3-year extension." And they're like, "We'll do two." And he's like, "Well, I won't sign that." And then the I guess Milwaukee was like, "Well, we'll still send him off. We don't give a fuck if he won't sign with you. We'll still send him off, but we also want these two guys that aren't rotation players for you right now." And Boston's like, "No, we're keeping them." And so they're like, "Okay." And so then they did their deal with Miami instead. And then
which was
Boston's
good for Milwaukee.
good-ish. I mean, like I don't know. I'm not that impressed. Like they got picks for it, but it's like I just think
Better
they
than
could.
what it would have been.
I mean, I think that Jalen Brown, if they could have got Jalen Brown, it would have been better. That's my personal opinion because it's like you guys, unless you could get something from Portland, that's the big thing. Like they could have got something from Portland for like their draft picks back. It's like you need something that can keep you like mid until you get your picks back. But yeah, so like then I mean, no matter every trade that's happened is made looking way better after this fucking Boston Celtics trade because apparently so, nobody wanted fucking Jalen Brown for some reason, which is insane. And so they go to they go to 76ers and they're like, "Hey, we'll take Paul George, who has one of the worst, considered one of the worst contracts in the league. You give us some draft picks and VJ Edgecombe." And they're like, "We ain't giving you VJ Edgecombe." They're like, "Fine, we'll take Paul George and the draft picks." And I'm like, "Okay, that's it." Like so dumb.
Yeah. I what is it about Paul George where teams are like done?
They're just stupid.
Did he even play this last year?
Yeah, he played, so he actually did okay in the playoffs. If you remember,
Playoffs?
if you remember, he got suspended for, I think it was like 50 games for substance abuse
No, I
because
did not
he
see
took
that.
he took a performance enhancing drug, and they're like, it was like it was. I don't think it was a steroid. It was like a something for anxiety type medicine shit. So he took that. That's what he said anyway. He was like, "Yeah, I think it was breaking the rules." Turns out it was, and he got suspended for like 50 games.
He's like, darn it, now I'll have to focus on my podcast.
Yeah, it was just like people were saying like, "Oh, that's why when he came back, like that's why like towards the playoffs he was actually good because he like got to rest half of the season."
Right. Yeah.
So where do you think LeBron's going? That's the last thing we'll talk about.
I really don't know. I don't know if I keep seeing posts about him going back to Miami or Cleveland, and I just don't know if that's gonna be feasible unless he doesn't mind a really, a small salary.
I mean, they're saying that he's willing to take the minimum. I wouldn't be. Part of me thinks it's gonna like. There's been so much talk about the Warriors. I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors end up with him. Which it's like, boy, that team would have been awesome 10 years ago.
I mean, they'll still be good. It's just not gonna be,
Still a play-in team, probably.
yeah, maybe so. But they're losing old Draymond, aren't they? Or is that
I
not?
think he got rid of his contract so they have money to work with to try to do the other stuff they want, and then he can just come back at a vet minimum type thing. That's how like it sounds like he's gonna try to do and all that.
So, I mean, who do they have
What do you
other
mean?
than well they've got Steph and Draymond. I like do they have any like young good players?
Not, I mean, so Moses Moody, people like him. He's okay. They have Pods, who is okay. He's kind of like a less good Jordan Poole. So, and then they have Kristaps,
I forgot
and
about that.
yeah, so and then Jimmy Butler, but he's going to be probably out for the majority of the year next year. The big rumor is they're going to try trading Jimmy and draft capital for Anthony Davis. So they get a sorry lineup of Kristaps, Anthony Davis, LeBron, Draymond, and Steph.
The absolute unk squad.
Yeah. Someone called it on one of the basketball podcasts I listened to, they called it Olden State.
That's pretty good. Um, like for the past. 5 days, my ESPN notifications are just free agent signs to blank, free agent signs to blank. The Bucks, nothing.
Yeah. Do you think they're gonna trade your boy Tyler Hero, or are you gonna get a hero jersey?
I have no fucking clue if they're going to. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I don't think they should. Unless like because like I was saying, they need to be mid versus, you know, fucking tanking since they don't have draft picks. Unless they get like an insane deal. Like if someone's like paying up for Tyler Hero, fucking do it. But otherwise it's like, I just stay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I personally don't care one way or the other if he's on the team, but
Hmm.
whatever. I mean, he's a decent shooter,
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll see.
And hell, being the number one option if he's playing could just up his fucking trade value and a team actually, really overpays for Tyler Hero.
I don't know that he would be with old what's his name? Uh fuck. What's his name? Starts with an R.
Ryan Rollins?
Ryan Rollins, thank you. Because
Welcome.
I feel like towards the end of the season he was our guy.
Well, something I heard though is like I think Doc was trying to make him the guy. And then he was like, I am not that guy. And so like there was a lot of push and pull with that in the locker room is one thing I heard.
Doc really did a number on that team on his way out the door.
Yeah. Did you listen to that podcast I sent you?
I listened to a part of it.
All right, because they are talking about the Doc Rivers, some of the Doc Rivers stuff, and I'm like, that's hilarious. Because it's like that's some of the worst leadership I've ever heard, which is like not surprising from Doc Rivers, but still.
Yeah, and then you hear all that shit Miles was saying, and then some other players came out and said that that wasn't true. It's just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It's like one of like Miles is either full of shit or these other players are full of shit, but either way, it's like not helping anything, guys.
I could I could see Miles being full of shit. Or not the other guys not being full of shit, but like in the way that they're just trying to cover up like because like Miles shouldn't have been saying that,
Hmm.
basically. So they're just trying to cover up for the other players type of thing versus that because it's
Yeah,
like, because Miles is fuck, man. That's really he after he kind of found out like you find out like he likes to talk. Like when he was on the Pacers, he was saying some dumb shit. And then as soon as he left, he started talking shit about the Pacers and then this. So it's like, yeah, he likes talking.
yeah. Wish he didn't. I I'm so disappointed with his performance on the Bucks. I don't really give a shit if he stays or goes.
I tried to warn you, pal.
I had no choice but to be optimistic. We already had him.
I know. I was like telling him, like, buddy, it's not gonna be very good.
Well, you can't just be like, you, dude, come on. I'm a lifelong Bears fan. Whether they're good or not, you gotta have faith and, be positive.
See, I'm the type where I'm like I'm the couch GM and I'm like, why the fuck would you get Pau Gasol? He doesn't play defense. He doesn't even fucking hustle. Like, what are you doing? You're paying him 30% of our salary for Pau fucking Gasol? Like, yeah, I'm gonna always do that.
Well, I'd rather give him a season and see how it plays out because sometimes they turn shit around, but
Yeah.
Miles didn't.
Like
So
I really think, and this is like I'm not saying like if he would have known if he knew that we were making this bet, like if you and me made a bet, like I was like, hey dude, $100 says in the course of an 82 game season, I could score at least 3 points on Miles Turner and get like 3 rebounds off of him. Versus I'm like, because he's soft as shit. I could because he is soft as shit. Don't get me wrong, if he knew like we had the bet going, no chance in hell because he's just so much better than me. But if he didn't know and he's just playing like the normal way he plays, absolutely I fucking could because he's soft.
you hear that, Miles? We know you're listening.
He's like putting his Legos together, just so mad, but he's like, oh, that's fucking, he's right.
As soon as I get this Death Star together. Yeah. Alrighty.
Is
Well,
there any players that you think you could score on in the NBA?
no.
Oh, maybe you don't have that. I think there's at least one you could. I mean, you got that dog in you, bud. Miles doesn't have that dog.
There's no way I'm scoring on Miles. I'm not. First of all, I haven't shot a basketball in I don't know how long. And two, I'm not athletic enough. I'm not skilled enough. Like, there's
Buddy,
just,
think about it like this. Pat Bev, he's not athletic. He
he's
wasn't,
gonna like sack tap me though.
well, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, he wasn't athletic. He wasn't anything, but he was a fucking dog, bro. And you're at least half the dog of Pat Bev. And fucking a full dog Pat Bev got him like, I mean, probably like close to $50 million over his whole course of being in the NBA. So, dude, half of a fucking dog, you could score a Miles fucking Turner. Again, if he doesn't know that you're planning, that's your whole goal.
Yeah.
So, like, again, like he would destroy both of us if he actually was trying and knew. But
Like, is that a $1 million Lego store gift card? All right, let's do the
all
episode.
right.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Two Worlds Podcast. I'm Jake, and with me, as always, is the James to my Jesse. It's Casey. What's up, buddy?
Prepare for trouble
And make it double.
to unite the world within our nation.
You've already fucked it up.
I know. Sorry, dude. When you were busy watching Pokemon, I was busy with the ladies.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like in the bushes watching.
No, no, no. They were changing my diapers because we were both very young when Pokemon was first coming out.
Not that young. You shouldn't have been wearing diapers.
Like, I mean, like, it would have been like 6 years old, so like I didn't have to wear them all the time, but like overnight, it was probably for the best.
Okay. Anyway, moving right along. Casey, what do you have this
Have a
evening?
special treat. The Spider-Man Webberoni pizza. Open her up. I haven't even seen it. This is my first time seeing the bad girl.
Dang, it definitely looks pretty webby.
Yeah, so's my shit after this. I tweeted at Little Caesars that they need to sponsor us. So let's see. Also, I'm going to be drinking with it a prebiotic Pepsi Cherry Cola Vanilla, you know,
I
for health and wellness.
I would rather drink my own urine than that
Mm,
soda.
you're in luck.
All right, initial thoughts. How's the Webberoni?
Pretty darn good.
Yeah,
Hmm.
okay.
Like, I'm a Little Caesars fucking slut though, so like I'm not really the person to ask, but probably eat this whole fucking thing.
Over the course of this podcast.
Probably. Probably have a a little tummy ache too. We don't have a lot of news though, so there's a good chance probably won't.
That's true. What's the verdict out of five? How many web slinging Webberonis out of five does it get?
So right now I'll go 3.5. By the time we're done, ask me again. Maybe I'll be like, oh, it's gonna be 5, or I'll be like, oh, it's a 1. My tummy hurts.
You kind of sounded like a Z's. Oh no, Ron, my tummy. All right, on to the news. Casey, you've got twice as much as I
I
do, so
know.
why don't you
You need
start
to
us
fucking put in the
off?
work, bud. So I saw this. I guess the Bane and the Deathstroke movie that everyone's clamoring for is reportedly a huge priority for DC. Wonder Woman, no thanks. Batman, who needs them? Bane and Deathstroke, that's where it's at. That's the moneymaker.
Is old, what's his name, still going to be Deathstroke? Joe?
No, I don't think so. Because Joe talked about we're on first name basis, you, me, and him, all good friends with old Joe.
Yeah.
But he talked about basically James Gunn being like, "You're too old." Bye.
Like in person said that?
I think it might have been a text. This is like when he first took over the DC, James. So who knows? Might have changed his mind by now.
Yeah. He's like, no, 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 no. Not Joe, but we need Deathstroke for sure, and we need the authority for sure.
Hmm.
Okay.
It's like, what about, hey, James Gunn, what about Wonder Woman? It's like, no, no, no. People know what she acts like, so I need to get characters that people don't see as often so I can make them kooky and fun.
Love me a kooky Bane. That's how I love him. The
I mean,
kookier, the better.
in all fairness, don't you though? Because you liked him in Harley Quinn. He made you giggle.
That's different. And you know it's different. All right, my bit of news. Jeff Lemire was on a Reddit Ask Me Anything, and somebody was asking about JSA, and he was like, please, please eat it like a normal fucking person. You're like slapping yourself in the face with it. Like, give me a break. Anyway, Jeff said that this isn't official yet, but he is done with JSA at issue number 24, which is a huge bummer because, boy, I love that book, and Casey loves that book.
Hmm.
So why would you do this to us, Jeff?
Wants to wants to get out of there, but while we still miss him. He just want to Dan
Yeah.
slot that shit.
I hope, I really, really hope that the book continues with someone else. I
I
don't
hope
want the
old
book to be over.
I hope our old buddy Timmy Shares takes over. I think he'd do a good job.
And I wouldn't mind old Robbie Venditti.
Hmm.
So there you go. Those are our choices to take over. We'll see what happens.
Let us know your choices down below. And
Yeah.
why'd you choose Scott Lobdell?
Oh my gosh, that would just be the worst thing ever. Um, yeah, I don't know if like somebody asked him or he just straight up did not acknowledge any news about the book afterwards.
Yeah.
But apparently he's also talking to DC about doing another Animal Man book. So we'll see. Did you like his new 52 run?
So I liked it, but I do have like okay, this is a spoiler warning for a book that came out when I was in college, which was 10 plus years ago. So early on, when he first took that book over, was following him on Twitter. He said I was like, I ran into Grant Morrison in the, fucking DC, whatever, you know, and he told him, I was like, hey, Grant, I'm taking over Animal Man. For those that don't know, Grant Morrison has one of the best comic book runs on Animal Man. Really, really good. It ends, spoiler alert for this book that came out before I think I was born. Animal Man meets Grant Morrison in it, and they have a big discussion. And Grant takes like earlier before that, he killed off Animal Man's family, and then he just brings them back because he was the writer of the book, and they could do that. And so whenever Grant meets Jeff, and Jeff tells him, "Hey, I'm writing Animal Man," Grant goes, "Leave his fucking family alone." And Jeff goes, "Will do." Spoiler alert for New 52 Animal Man. Jeff kills his fucking son.
Ooh.
So it's a roundabout way of saying, like, that kind of fucking annoyed me.
But didn't
But
we read something where he came back? Like the son was back?
it might have been. I don't. His daughter's like doing a lot of stuff, but I don't know about the son. As far as I know, he's
Okay,
still dead. But overall, it is good. It's just like that one thing bothers the hell out of me.
fair enough.
But would you ever read his Animal Man? Like, go back and read it? Because you had the first trade, didn't you?
Yeah, I do have the first trade. I just don't think I was ready for that kind of comic whenever I got that book.
Yeah, I get that.
And
Yeah, you're not a
also,
big fan of the art too, right?
yeah, it's Travel Foreman. I've grown on his art. At the time, I wasn't a big fan. The I think if I were gonna do it though, I would just want to read Grant's first
Hmm.
and then go read Jeff's.
I
So
will
not.
say, you're not really like as someone that's read both of them, you're not really gaining a whole lot from reading Grant's first because it's like Grant's is more Animal Man is doing shit like for the first half of it he's doing stuff it's like breaking into labs where they sew the monkey's eyes shut. He's doing that type of stuff and then it comes like his family gets murdered and then he then gets revenge and he goes into comic book limbo and then like it gets in all this really weird esoteric Grant Morrison shit. Jeff's is more like a Swamp Thing book where like because they did a lot of crossovers. He was like, except instead of the green, it was the Parliament of the Red and all that shit.
Mhm.
So it's like it's not a lot of crossover between the two that I recall. They kind of
Okay.
retcon some stuff that happened in Grant's run, but that's about it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess if that thing becomes official, I might try to read it all. The thing is I don't think those trades are in print. But they might do like a compendium sort of thing before the new series comes out. We'll see.
Does your shop have the singles?
Not like a full run.
Okay.
Plus, I think most of my Animal Man singles are from the Vertigo
Oh, okay.
series. But even then, it's like I'm not going to pick up issue 67 of Animal Man. So,
Right.
but we'll see. Okay.
So speaking of characters that, you know, they can write however they want for movies and they can just do whatever so it doesn't really fit like how they are in the comics. Mr. Terrific is gonna get his own TV show with HBO Max. This is like the first one of these announcements that actually makes sense because he was the runaway hit from Man of the Superman.
Hmm.
So it makes sense. Um yeah, I think it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, I'll watch it. I liked his character in that movie. And like you said, this one actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like that opens up the door to see a couple more Justice Leaguers, which would be cool.
Yeah. And just kind of flesh out this world since they did it weird. I still like how they did it, but of us like being just tossed in the middle, like we're opening up on page or not page, but in like the middle of Superman 142 or whatever, It's like so now we can at least flesh out this world a little bit better and kind of see what the hell's going on.
Mhm. All right. That's it, man. What'd you read this week?
All right. So I read
Just pizza grease all over your
yeah,
comics.
I read The Amazing Spider-Man issue 32, Iron Man issue 7, Godzilla issue 12, Minor Arcana issue 16. Oof, two more issues. It won't be a minor anymore. Get it? It'll be a full-grown adult Arcana. Um,
What the fuck?
JSA issue 21 and Batman 11. What about you, bud?
Batgirl 21, DC Sonic Metal Legion 3, Batman Green Arrow The Question Arcadia number 4, Doctor Strange number 8, The Mortal Thor number 12, Wolverine 22, Minor Arcana 16, Batman 11, JSA 21.
Damn, I don't think I got Wolverine.
Was
I
it
thought I
on your
told.
list?
I thought so. I'll find out. Nope, I forgot it. I'm a little fucking idiot. People at Fantasy Shop just know what I want, though. So,
He thinks he's funny.
Hey guys, Fantasy Shop team down below, give me a thumbs up.
Yeah, says the real cool guy eating an entire Webberoni pizza by himself on
Oh
his
man,
comic book podcast.
this is fucking great. And I give the people what they want. Fantasy headquarters. Oh shit.
Well, I think I have maybe one or two more than
I
you.
think so too.
Batgirl 21 by Tate Bromball and Steven Segovia. It was pretty good, but also pretty predictable. She's trying to solve the mystery of this Dr. Forget-Me-Not of who killed the little girl. Any guesses, Casey, who killed the little girl?
No clue.
Spoiler alert, Steph did. Yeah. Like it was still fine, but the whole time I'm reading it, I'm like, it's gonna be her. They're just like trying to make this such a big deal that it's gotta be her at the end of it, and it
Yeah,
was, so we'll see. But the whole thing is like she's kind of tripping a little bit with the forget me
better
not
tie her
stuff.
shoelaces.
So I don't know if it's actually real or not because she's just like trying to go back through her memories, and that could easily just be it. She's not remembering it correctly thing. So we'll see. It was fine. I'm gonna give it a 7.
Nice. I give you a fucking 10 out of 10, bud.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Also, because you're a gigantic cock. Okay. Amazing Spider-Man issue 32 by Joe Kelly and Patrick Gleason on the art. Art's
Real
really
quick, real quick.
okay. Okay.
I get occasionally people will come in and be like, "Oh, is this your podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is." "Oh, what's it about?" And I tell them, and this is going to be the one that they listen to, and it's going to be that comment right there that they'll be like, "Oh, okay, I don't need to listen to this anymore."
Or they'll be like, I don't know if I need to see that.
All right, anyway.
Like a full 10 inches. Okay, but Amazing Spider-Man, Patrick Gleason, Joe Kelly. Um, yeah, so I missed the last issue because I'm a cute little dummy. And and so like apparently I'm just like picking up on little pieces and I read I skimmed the part where it's like, oh, this is what happened last issue. Apparently May and Ben had a stillborn kid who turned out to be alive. And so he was actually alive and he knows somehow that Pete's Spider-Man. And so then Spider-Man's then doing some stuff. He's fighting some people, teaming up with his alien friend that I don't know shit about because I was not reading when she got introduced. And so yeah, there's a whole thing there. And yeah, it wasn't bad. I enjoyed it. Then we got a backup story that I didn't really care about. Ugh, pizza burps. But overall, pretty good. Gonna keep reading it. Probably like I don't know, probably an 8.
Okay. DC Sonic Metal Legion number 3. It's by Ian Flynn and is it Adam Bryce Thomas, I think? Yeah, anyway. Uh Pretty good. It's definitely like Lex is turning on Eggman and Eggman's like, I'm one step ahead of you. I'm actually turning on you. Uh Bunch of ridiculousness. But Eggman does build like an entire army of like metal Legion of Doomers to take on the Legion of Doom. And so that's pretty cool. They look neat. Um There was something funny that I was going to read from this. Yeah, I can't find it. That's okay. Anyway, the only dumb thing is that Lex was like, "Oh, the only thing that can beat Eggman's Metal Legion is the Justice League. I guess I'll release them from the
Yeah.
alternate zone that they're in." And so he does that, and Eggman's like, "Oh, that's fine. I can take care of everyone with my Legion." And that's how it ends. So like, it's pretty fucking stupid, but in a good way. So, um, and the jokes in this really hit. So I want to give it an 8.5.
Here's a genuine question. That might sound like I'm being a jokester, but Dr. Eggman, like as far as the shit that he's created, he would be way smarter than anyone in DC. Don't you think?
Yeah, I do think so.
Okay.
His like, I mean, his robotics are insane. They're just insane, and I don't really think there's anyone comparable in the DC universe that does like that kind of thing.
Like the only person I could think of, and I wouldn't say he's close after hearing the death battle on Metal Sonic, but the only one that I'd say is close is the doctor that has the robot, like the is it Dr. Ivo? The one that
Well,
has like
yeah,
the
there's Ivo and there's also like Tio Maro or whatever.
yeah, the one that does the middleman.
Hmm.
That's who. But even then I don't think he's that close.
Yeah, it's just he created Metal Sonic that can keep up with Sonic at that speed, and then
Which is
all
even more
these.
than more than that. Like if you go watch the death battle where they do all of his like high-end feats, it's fucking wild. He fought Perfect Cell.
Oh, right, right, right. And then on top of that, all of these metal legionnaires are just taking it to their, human counterparts. So it's
Yeah.
just like clearly this guy knows what he's doing. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I think it'd be funny if he like I don't think he's gonna beat Lex or Lex will beat him. They're both gonna lose, but it would be cool to see him beat Lex.
Yeah. All right. Next up, it's Iron Man, issue 7, and this is by old Joshua Williamson, one of our favorites, with Von Randall's art, which I like Von Randall's art. I don't really know him from anything else, but it starts with a dream sequence. Tony's on a date with his love interest in this book, and then he's like, "I got you a present," and then she opens it up, and it's Madame Mask's mask, and she puts it on and tries to kill him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm having a nightmare," and then Rhodey calls him, and Rhodey's gonna look at his new thing he's doing. And yeah, Rhodey like tells him, he's like, I don't really like this. And Iron Man's like, well, why don't you just be a teacher here too? And that's basically the main thing that happens. And then we're gonna get Whiplash next time. So that should be cool. I liked
My
it.
board,
Yeah. I don't think he's actually Russian though. I think that it was a combo in the movies.
you're a combo.
Oh, dude, am I one of the pizza ones?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you
But yeah,
imagine the Webberoni Little Caesars combos?
I would love it. So yeah, I'm gonna give it probably a 7. Speaking of combos, and we've talked about it before, but you remember Combo Man?
Combo man.
Yes.
I'm gonna Google this.
Google it and share your screen. So Combo came out with a thing, and it was like a comic that you could also, I think, send off for. It was Combo Man, and he had like I think the Hulk's hair, Cyclops' visor, something Iron Man, a bunch of other characters was all combined up. But it's like, really? Hulk's hairline out of all of the things that you could get Hulk. There he is. Punisher's shirt, Captain America's shirt.
Wolverine shirt.
Yeah. We get the fucking
Daredevil's elbows.
the kneecaps of the Human Torch, the fieriest part.
Colossus, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh, wait, is
Well,
this
no,
telling us?
it wouldn't be Colossus because Colossus, unless his boots are red normally. So unless he just, for some reason, it's like barefoot Colossus.
Century's thighs.
Which
Oh,
century
Gambit's
though?
boots. No, century, like 100 years.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, the Silver Surfer and
Oh,
Gambit. Huh. Yeah, I definitely don't remember this. That's pretty dope, though.
well, for $20 on our Patreon, Jake will cosplay that next time we go to a con.
You know how much work that would be?
Hey man, you know how much work eating a whole pizza is on a podcast is? Not really that much, but still, we gotta do it.
Rick Wilder.
I wonder if he's related to Alex Wilder. Probably not.
Was he actually? I love that this is the first, like the second question. As if it were Combo Man.
That'd be hilarious.
Did he actually have a book or was it just an ad?
There was a like a book that you could send off for him, if I remember right, but nothing major. Now I'm gonna guess who the first LGBT Q character was in Marvel. I think it was North Star.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it was North Star, but I think the first I think he was the first gay character in comics in general. I think the first gay because I think James Robinson talked about this. So the first gay kiss in comics, I think, was Starman.
Interesting.
Because I remember hearing James say that on Comic Vine podcast because she was like, we pushed really hard to be the first one to, have an actual gay kiss in our book. And this was before I saw Blue Starman. So I'm like, Starman's gay?
Right? Dude, Combo Man mini comic. $50.
Ooh, what's a PSA 10?
PSA.
Yeah.
CBCS 9.8, 272.
Ooh, shit, man.
Speaking of, I should be getting a couple cards back from PSA soon. Although
What'd you
probably
send
not.
off?
A couple of tennis autographs.
Oh, nice.
But that
How
was
long is
about
that? What's the
it.
turnaround time? Because you got those kind of recent, right?
I sent them off in April and
Oh, sorry, not long.
it said July, but I don't know with their like shutdowns and stuff. Like I'd sent my stuff in before like they stopped taking
Yeah.
submissions, but I still bet it's like a month late.
Would you ever do that at a con? Because I know you can do the like hand them out at the con and then get them back at the con. Would you ever do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see why not. Although I think anymore they get so many you give them and then they have to ship them
Yeah.
back. But that still saves you the worry of shipping one way.
Right.
Yeah, I found a box of golf, like a blaster box of golf cards at Target the other day, and they had it was called like Allure, which I guess is a thing. I didn't know it was a thing because I how the fuck do you even find cards nowadays? But
For the ace.
yeah, I know, right? Um, but the Allure style cards are super cool looking, and I ended up pulling a couple of decent cards out of it. Like nothing that I need to get graded, but just, oh wow, this actually looks really cool. So
Yeah.
it was just nice to rip something for once.
When we go fishing, we could rip some lips, bud.
What are you talking about?
Ripping lips, that's a fishing phrase.
Like the hook in the mouth?
I think so. I don't really get it. I just know people say it.
Yeah, but you said it to me in like a sexual way.
Oh, I didn't mean it like a sexual way. I was just saying it. I'm just a sexual person. I can't help it, man. Jamie, cut that. Cut that. We'll cut it, post it on our TikTok. We got TikTok, right?
Yeah, people love it. Okay, moving right along, like
Not
the
really right
Alkaline Trio
along.
song. No. Batman Green Arrow The Question, Arcadia #4 by Gabriel Hardman. It's the final issue of this miniseries. It was pretty cool. I think I'd like to read this book again in trade when it comes out. So I think it would flow a little bit better,
Yeah.
but it was good. There's a couple of moments that feel a little bit weird, but this is outside continuity, so I kind of you gotta let it go. But I liked how the characters interacted. I just wish that they had gotten to interact a little more. I just feel like 4 issues wasn't quite enough, but it was still a good read. I liked it, and I'll give it an 8. And probably the series as a whole, I would give an 8.
Yeah. That's one of the ones I want to kind of try to get into again because like I missed a couple issues and also if I think right, it didn't have the best release schedule.
Yeah, this last one took multiple months
Yeah.
to come out.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I got a question. Ha, question. But how political does it get? Because it's like three different ideologies going at it. Because I'm assuming like I think that's kind of why they did it. So I was just wondering, like, is there a good bit of political discussion, discourse between the three of them?
I mean, there's like a little bit. There's a little bit.
Yeah.
It's mostly like Green Arrow does a very Green Arrow thing and like calls out Batman in front of like a bunch of people to try to get him to do something that Green Arrow wants him to do. And the question just mostly kind of on his own, doing his own thing.
Yeah.
So there wasn't too much interaction between the question and the others, especially like Batman. But
Which it's kind of a shame because especially because like shit I read online is like they were going more um like Ditko era question style versus Denny O'Neil like styles, which it's like the Ditko style is hard libertarian because Ditko just putting his own politics into his characters at the time. So it's like having like a hard libertarian question, then like white liberal Green Arrow, and then like whatever the hell Batman is all together could be really entertaining.
yeah, I agree. It was mostly just Batman like kind of going from, well, I mean, what these guys are doing is a good idea. And it's like, well, yeah, like on paper, it sounds like a good idea, but then obviously what they're doing is shitty.
hmm
And he figures that out. But it's just like, it would be different if Batman found out what they were doing and still stood behind it.
Yeah,
But, at the end, they obviously all team up and it's whatever. So, anyway,
I got you, man. Okay, so Godzilla, issue 12. This is by Timmy Seeley and Giada Belviso on the art. So now they're actually calling her Biolante in this one in a couple parts. So that, Biolante girl and Godzilla boy, you know, she was a Biolante girl, he was a Godzilla boy. Could it work out? Spoiler alert, it couldn't. And so they're, doing their mind game stuff and all that. I feel like maybe a little reference to the fucking Wasteland book or whatever that I read 2 issues of, and I was like, "Fuck this." Um. So yeah, and then they beat Biolante, and then there's a little bit of Rodan action, and then there's a little bit of heartbreak. So all in all, pretty solid. Kind of like the whole book as a whole. Just nothing, nothing you're gonna write home about, but nothing you're gonna complain about either. So
right.
probably a 7 for that too. Old Casey's belly is starting to hurt.
How much pizza's left?
You ready for this?
Is it empty? Oh gosh, that's not too surprising.
Yeah.
You're not a crust boy?
I mean, I was eating it, but I'm like, this is slowing me down. And it used to be when Hallie was alive. Hallie was the crust girl, and I was eating the main course. I'm like, here you go, bud.
Fair enough. All right, Doctor Strange number 8 by Derek Landy and Ivan Fiorelli. It's good. If you're not reading this, nothing I could say would make it make sense. But basically, Angela and evil Doctor Strange are fighting this God killer, and you know, it's just pretty cool. Lots of good action. The art's cool. It ends on a pretty crazy cliffhanger that I don't know what they're gonna do with going forward, but I'm interested in finding out. So I'm gonna give it an 8.
Nice. I just have our three Michis, and and now I am trading off onto my Big K, Dr. K, zero sugar.
Yeah, I'm sure another can of soda is gonna help the belly feel better.
I mean, it's gonna make me feel better.
All right, Mortal Thor 12. It's by Al Ewing and Jesus Saiz. Yes. It's pretty cool. We get like the background of Donald Blake, and it turns out Jormungandr, the world serpent, went to Blake's like dream world and essentially was like, I'm going to use your body to make Thor miserable. So the Donald Blake that we've been seeing has just been Jormungandr in Donald Blake's skin,
Hmm.
which is kind of fucked up because Donald Blake was like living in peaceful bliss in that world, and
Yeah.
Jormungandr took that away from him. And so yeah, it's just him versus Sigurd in the Roxxon building, and then Jormungandr breaks free of Blake's skin and is all dragony and shit. And then we get stuff with Odin and Loki, and they're like, "Man, everything's fucked. We gotta try to help him somehow." And that's how it ends with Jormungandr like flying over New York City. So it's just like, man, it's just getting pretty crazy, but it's fun, you know?
Hmm.
It's real fun. So I liked it a lot. I'm gonna give this one a 9. And then Wolverine, I'll be brief on this one. It's by Saladin Ahmed with art by Julius Ota. Um, so guest artist who's really good. The art's like really super solid. But Wolverine gets taken to by Nightcrawler to a mutant doctor, uh, Doc Reyes.
So, is it a doctor that works on mutants, or is he a doctor with mutant powers?
She,
Oh,
and I don't know if she has powers, but she definitely has a lab that's like built specifically for mutants.
I gotcha.
But anyway, she's like, I'll do some research on this, blood work, and I'll call you when I find something. And then he goes out there and he gets dropped in on by Taskmaster. And I don't love how Tasky is written, but I really love Taskmaster, and I kind of only like him. He hasn't been written that great in years, thanks to Deadpool. They
Yeah.
made him a jobber. Am I doing the right termination there?
I mean, in all
Uh,
fairness, he's kind of always he's been a jobber for forever.
yeah,
Like,
well, I don't like it.
yeah. No, I mean it's fair. I'm just saying.
It's just if he can really do what they say he can do, he shouldn't get his ass kicked so much.
You're right, 100%. But it's one of those things where it's just like we need to make blank character look tough. Taskmaster. It's like it's the point where it's like, oh, it doesn't really mean anything.
Hmm.
But it's basically what a jobber is.
Right. So anyway, they're fighting, and they're fighting while Wolverine doesn't have his healing. Like it's
Yeah.
pretty much come to a stop at this point. I love how I said I would be brief on this, and then I just spoiled the whole
And
thing.
you're being fucking boxers about it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you. If it's a good book, you can fucking spoil the whole thing. It won't matter because it's good.
That's true. Um. Anyway, Wolverine's like, I'm getting my ass kicked. I need to pull out the claws, even though it's gonna hurt. And he slashes him up. And then the doctor has a revelation, and she calls him. She's like, Wolverine, you know. not only did they stop your healing factor, they stole it and gave it to someone else. And that's being said as Taskmaster's chest is healing up from the Wolverine scratches. And that's kind of how it ends.
Oh, nice.
So like it's definitely cool. The fight's cool. I just don't love how Tasky's written, and I know that whatever happens next, he's just gonna get fucking steamrolled. So
Yeah,
it's whatever. But it's a fun book, and I'll give it. I'm still gonna give it an 8. It was still enjoyable.
nice.
All right, you pick the order, buddy.
How about whoa, fucking
Hiccup.
hiccups. Minor Arcana, then the JSA, and then Batman.
Okay.
So Minor Arcana issue 16 by Jeff Lemire with Jeff Lemire and Letizia Cadonisi on the art. She did I'm assuming just the like flashback parts where Jeff did the regular stuff. For the most part, I really liked it though. I thought this was a really good issue. Showed more
I agree.
backstory.
Yeah, I definitely agree. It's the backstory stuff was really good. It makes you feel for the main character a little bit more. Um, and I do like that the guest artist came back to do those flashback scenes. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
And the ending, it's like, ooh, that's a fun little twist.
Yeah. I'm really interested to see where it goes. It felt like this issue took longer than a month to come out though, so I'm like,
We knew that though.
I know, but still I'm always kind of worried like because the last one ended with like a quite the cliffhanger, and we're still hanging from that same fucking cliff. So that's like the one knock on it, but I'm still here for it. I'm enjoying the ride now more than I was probably issue 1 through 5.
Yeah,
Like we're actually getting somewhere.
nah, I'm with you. I think it's dead. At least the last issue said, "Hey, we're coming back in July." It wasn't
Yeah,
"See you next month," and then we're out for 4 months. You know what
like
I mean?
Saga.
Like Saga, yes. So, but yeah, I'm probably like a good 9. It's just like good character
Yeah,
stuff.
I think 9 seems fair.
All right, then on to JSA 21. It's by Jeff Lemire and old Diego Olortegui on the art. But this was cool. We also get some background information on both Jim Corrigan and the Spectre. And I thought that stuff in the beginning with him versus, Lucifer Morningstar was pretty fun.
Well,
Um,
he was with Lucifer Morningstar.
or well, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant. Just them together.
Though
Uh,
this I mean maybe I'm old. Let me know chat. Hey guys, give me the 411 chat 411 down below. Is your boy old? But Jakeem, there's this fucking line of dialogue that's so fucking stupid because
mhm.
Metron is showing them stuff, and then Courtney's like, totally, let's go home. Which it's like, okay, that makes sense, whatever, talking normal. Then Jakeem goes, I think I've seen enough. Unsubscribe.
Yeah,
I'm
that was
like,
pretty tough.
I'm like, Jeff, tough. Jake's old too. People are unsubscribing from this. But
Damn right.
but yeah, so I'm like, that's really fucking terrible, Jeff. Come on, what are you doing, bud?
I'm just waiting for Alan Scott to be like, these powers aren't bussin'.
That would make me so happy. That's like I love Mark Waid, but that is the type of shit Mark Waid would do.
It is 100%. But now the rest of it was, pretty dope. I think, well, first of all, Yolanda Spectre looks incredible.
Yeah, no, that's probably the best Spectre design.
And also, it's the one that makes the most sense. She's full of rage right now. It makes sense that the Spectre would lock onto her. So I'm excited to see where that goes. And I don't know. I'm just digging this. Like, is it as good as year 1? No, but I
No.
think it's real close.
It's solid. I don't think I liked it as much as you, but yeah, it's the art's cool, story's solid. Um, yeah, I'm interested in seeing where it goes.
I'm at another 9, I think.
I'll probably be at an 8. All right. Batman issue 11 by Matt Fraction and Jorge Jimenez on the art, and art's really good. Um, Ojo, or however you say her name, just is like the like you would be your favorite anime character if she was in an anime, because that's what it seems like she's inspired by. But what'd you think, man?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I like the lady doctor. Um, honestly really like that scene at the graveyard, that cop's funeral with Harvey and Jim. It's
Yeah,
just like that was kind of their wake up moment, like what the hell are we doing? So I hope that we get to see something come of that. And then obviously the fight with this Oho lady, or however you pronounce it, is pretty sick too. So I like Batman doing the stuff with the cape, taking it off to deflect the sword, throwing it back on as he jumps out the window. Like it's pretty cool. And the last page, I had that spoiled for me this week on Instagram without knowing what it was from. I was just like, oh, this is where that thing on Instagram came from.
yeah,
So I don't mind it. I think it sucks that it pretty much puts the nail in the coffin that we're not getting Alfred back anytime soon.
yeah,
But it's also been like 10 years without Alfred. So I guess I kind of just need to get over it at this point
right,
and give this new character a chance. So I think she'll be a new degree of fun that these guys need. And I'm looking forward to seeing how she's written.
yeah. And I just want to talk about that fight scene really quick. So it's like it's one, two, three, four, about about 5 pages with like hardly any dialogue, and it's all fights. It's awesome. And like probably 2 months ago, there was a G.I. Joe issue that was all just no dialogue, but this is how you do the no dialogue shit where it works. And this worked really well. The other didn't. And as far as the new person that's showing up, yeah, like you, I saw the cover, I think, for the next issue, so everyone already knew who she was, and she was coming. I'm like, it's kind of dumb, but it might be interesting to see how it all works out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably at a 9, maybe 9.5 for it, and it'll be my pick of the week.
Yeah, I'll say the same thing. 9.5 pick of the week. I rather enjoyed it. It was better than the last issue or two that we've gotten.
All right, buddy, old buddy Jake. What books are you excited about?
Sure thing. So Die is coming back. So I'm going to say Die Loaded. Um, I'm also going to say Operation Iron Coffin. That's that Dracula on a train comic.
Oh, nice.
And then the same fucking week, Vampirates, which I talked about a few weeks ago. So I'm excited for all those.
Yeah, this is a big vampire week for you.
Yeah.
If you don't come on the next podcast with fake fangs on
Oh.
and a cape, I'll be very disappointed.
Yeah, people would love to hear me talk through plastic fangs the
You remember
entire
remember when I
time.
did that on Halloween one
Yeah.
year? Okay.
I love that meme. It's like divorce.
That's the best. So yeah, for me, I'm gonna go Daredevil, Fury of Firestorm, and then I will go with I'm gonna say Wolverine. So, did you have a good 4th of July? Really quick, we didn't talk about it.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Oh, good.
In-laws
So
came to visit and we grilled. So
nice, nice. So, if you were having a 4th of July party, in this magical world where you can invite anyone from any comic, DC, Marvel, Image, I don't give a fuck. Who are you inviting? And you have to put in the work. So they have specific jobs they have to do.
Hmm, okay. I think I would invite. So a lot of the X related issues that we've read lately. Oh, what's his name? Is it Glob?
Yeah,
Glob was in the kitchen making all the food. It's like, get that guy to the cookout. Get Glob on grilling duty, you
yeah,
know?
there you go.
Um, let's see here. Oh, I would definitely need Iceman.
Oh,
Need
hell yeah.
Iceman to cool off the drinks, cool me off. Because I don't like getting out in that heat.
Dude, okay, so this is the dumbest fucking Instagram person I follow, but you'll just do like really dumb reactions to other people's stuff, and sometimes it's really funny, sometimes it's really not. But there's one where like these people are like, "This is what I brought to the function," and they'll be like different alcohol, and he'll like, "Okay, that's cool." And like, then one guy will be like, "I brought ice." It's like, "Yeah!" Like you're the fucking best, man.
Dude,
That just made me think of
100%.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, Iceman. Um, I'm gonna invite Sportsmaster for the yard games.
Hell yeah.
He's gonna set up, bags and horseshoes and badminton. Why not?
Dude, you get him and then you get Taskmaster to go against him and just watch.
That'd be pretty dope. Tasky'd be like, I just watched Roger Federer for 2 hours before I came here. Okay, and then the fourth one. The fourth one. We'll say Starfire, one, because she's pretty, and two, maybe your grill won't start and needs someone to ignite it.
Hell yeah.
There
All
you
right. So this one, pretty fucking dark, but Beast Boy. Because let's say you're like, I want some bacon. Oh, cutting that belly. Uh,
go.
say you want a fucking sirloin. Beast Boy, change up, buddy. And then who's gonna cook that green meat? You might be asking yourself. The Swedish chef from Muppets Noir.
Nice. I like it.
And then I'll go with Dazzler. She'll be my entertainment because we won't have
Mm,
fireworks. So she'll
really
be
good.
and then Jesus. Burp much?
Wasn't me.
Oh, who was it? Maybe I'm going crazy.
I think it was you.
Probably. And then I'll go with Spider-Man, but Spider-Man when he's got like he's transforming, he's got all like the six arms because we're gonna want massages. He's gonna be giving them out.
I might pass on that.
Let us know down below though, guys. Who would you invite to the party? Is it me? Is it Jake? Let us know.
Are you taking a massage from Six Arm Spider-Man?
Yeah. And are you just gonna be like, I'm just inviting Jake. Casey can stay home. I'll order another pizza, eat it all by myself again.
Sorry, guys, we're a package deal.
But yeah, let us know down below. Let us know what you read. Let us know your hopes and dreams. Let us know like your deepest, darkest secret. Maybe you fucking accidentally ran over someone on your way home from 4th of July and you tossed their body in the ditch hoping no one would ever find it because he was just a drifter. Maybe that's your deepest, darkest secret. Let us know. Also, the Webberoni, not so many. Get yourself one.
Does that mean 5 out of 5?
Hell yeah. It means like who needs to go to Italy when you got Italy at your local Little Caesars?
You heard it here first, folks. All right, we'd love to stay in chat, but we have to go capture that gosh darn Pikachu for the boss. So we'll catch you next time. See ya.
Meow, that's right. Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to the Two Worlds Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram at Two Worlds Pod, on Twitter at two_worlds_PC, and on Facebook at facebook.com/twoworldspodcast. You can email us with any questions or comments at twoworldspodcast@gmail.com, and if you would, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are Two Worlds Podcast on YouTube.